because I don't know where my phone prop is for my desk. Still doing one-handed. This is going to be one of the scenes from the next part of the story. I'm going to attempt to do a little drawing and do a little reading. This is my first time trying this. I'm going to show you a little bit of it coming together. I'm just going to do one side today. Maybe one picture, but one side today. That's got to be a little bit smaller for this scenery. I'm not using my usual mechanical pencil. This is from Hobby Lobby graphite pencil. I don't know what brand it is. It might be the brand, but this is the only one I had that was not in with the rest of the pencils. And a good thing too, because I can't find the rest of my pencils for drawing. Let's see, pattern. Maybe we should do it closer this way. I know how to do this. Give 1 second. Pause it. Alright, back. I figure if I do a line through the halfway part, the radius of the circle, then I can find where I'm going to put this and figure out the rest of it. It's going to be part of a pattern on a rug. Guess I might as well make the other line. Be right back. I just realized I wasn't recording. You may not won't be able to see all of the face of the little one, but I'm trying to give you some idea of where she would be standing, what she's wearing. But you'll see her face down here. I think maybe maybe not. Face this way a little bit. I'm gonna be able to do is see her mouth. It's a little confusing when you don't know what you're looking at. I give a little bit of a chin. Now, later in the month, you'll see. Next month, you'll see. Probably, I want to say somewhere in the next 2 weeks of the month, you'll see the full drawing of this, where I can draw with all my stuff and not have so much trouble. Guess I didn't put her pockets in the right spot. Note to self, drawing and telling a story will not be possible with the detail I need to put in the picture. cargo pants, I guess. She's not fully facing this way. She kind of turned a little bit. No, I did not. Put her foot facing this way. Okay, that's rough draft for what she looks like in her outfit. Here, I'm gonna do. She's gonna have her hair down because she's doing a tumble. Give her a good shape with her hair. Her legs would be bent slightly because she's finishing up going into the tumble. She's got these baggy pants, so they would wrinkle down here. My other foot would kind of be extended a little bit. Baggy pants. You would see her knee a little bit better, I think. Maybe. That's more realistic. Her other arm would come out around here. Make it arm a little bit thicker. Guess would bend like this because her arm would be. I want to have it where she's have her hands straight up because She didn't tumble, but it doesn't make sense to have it like that because you would not tumble properly if you didn't have balance with your hands at her age. So, bring it up here, elbow, little arms, and hand would be facing away from us. She rolls over, she would close her fist, I think. Be similar. So hand, fist out here. Make sure her shirt. She's got a good form. Shirt is tacked in, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Oh yeah, her belt. We're looking at her back. Belt loop. Belt loop. Maybe her hair would come more out the other way. Oh, so here's right here. Okay, oh, there, good. Now you can't see her face because she had her hair out. But her hair would maybe do more something like this. It kind of wouldn't shape to her head because her head's, she's upside down. Come out like a puddle. She's got a little bit longer hair. So let's extend it out a bit. Since she's already flat on the floor, it wouldn't be that well formed. There we go. That's more like it. You have to have the rug. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to read the story. Now, each of these pictures are different phases. They're not necessarily that phases happen at this time. Only this one is going to be the current phase in this part of the story I'm reading. The rest of them are going to be like further on in the future. Let's just give you something to look at while I'm reading. Okay. Attempt to get some of this read before there's a lot of activity. Her first week of daycare. The little prodigy economy. Persia wasn't happy to leave her home every day except to. She was still too little to know which days, but she knew for 2 days she didn't have to wake up and leave the house. When she arrived, there were others her size. This is not necessarily Persia, but this will be her friend that she'll meet later at her toddler stage. I'll make a close up of both of them at some point. This is the other one first. She would hear the adults say some were her age and bigger, or older and her size. Just give you guys something to look at so you're not looking at the same thing the whole time. No problem, but the problem starts when they sit everyone in a circle asking them to perform. Could you, can you can, she can, he can, and so on. My little Jeffrey, or my little Princess Elizabeth can write their name, spell three-letter words, climb small obstacle courses, and recite small poetry verses, just a verse or two, or a phrase, not a full sonnet or whole poem. Today was her small group performance day, quote unquote. This was the first day she saw her parents so excited about something that required them to watch her. Let's keep it open. At home, when she heard can she or does Persia, it meant that Nanny Amora Ardent would be teaching her or focusing the next lesson on the subject in the question. For example, let's see what you remember, Persia. Let's start with spelling. I need you to first announce yourself properly, name and age. Then spell your name and the number of your age. Persia remembered that was the focus of her recent lessons this weekend. When the circle when the circling of parents said who will go first, Persia rose to her feet and toddled to the center. She would lead with what her nanny and her parents spoke over the last week. Persia stood and took a deep breath. Okay. In her little baby's voice, she spoke. My name is Persia, Persia, and I am 1 and 4 months old. 1 year and 4 months FOUR. My favorite word is Gaxes. GALAXIES. As she finished, she did a tumble, exiting the center of the circle to her spot. She hated being on display, a word Miss Calvin, her mother, often used for statues. She is formulating a way to stop having to come and preform. That's it for this side of the beginning of her preschool years. The next one, her friend, Periwinkle, will be in the next half of the story, either next week or the week after. Probably the week after, because I'm getting ready to finalize my move to the proper place I'm supposed to be at. I hope you enjoyed the little bit that I got to do. I just wanted to make sure you guys get a video out and see that I'm working on the next half. And even if I don't get to write the story next week, I will be coloring this one or this one. I think I'll start with this one. And then the following week, I'll finish this one. Finish drawing this one since now I know where all my pencils are. And then color it. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned. Everything will be up and running like it was normally in a couple of weeks. And I'll have everything set back up to draw and color as I was before.